What is going on, everybody? Cowbell here. Sorry that we're late today. Real life threw a couple of wrenches in the works. But we're going to be up and running in just a minute. I'm finishing up a couple of setup things here. How are you all doing today? Yeah, looks good. Looking good. We got a hoy from Temmie. Hey, Em. How's it going? Alrighty. Let's see. So we're going to be playing Factorio today. I'm doing pretty well. Doing alright. I did get lutes up and running again. If there are any problems, let me know, as per usual. But for the whole month, we're doing charity. We're doing St. Jude's Play Live event. So any of the money that comes in through lutes, it's a free donation. You get your message up on stream. Any of that money is going to go towards the charity, so please consider doing that. You can do it every 15 minutes. Set up a free account, makes it even easier. I set a timer whenever I do it for my friends who are doing lutes also. But Sarah, what's up? And I'm doing pretty well. I'm doing all right. Awesome to hear about the loots, though. So we're going to be playing Factorio today. It's been a little while since I've touched on this game. It is a game about logistics, in case you're not aware of it. I know Mark played it for sure. That's where I saw it in the beginning. And the game basically revolves around you trying to automate industry and science and all this stuff and dealing with the natives, the alien natives, and in the main game, you're trying to just launch a rocket and then you win, but there are mods that expand upon that. We're not really worrying about that right now. We have a few mods, but nothing crazy. Oh, well, good luck with the weather and signal, Sarah. So let's see. We're gonna start a new game because marathon. Marathon seems like it would be fun, except for the fact that this game already takes a while the way I run it. Okay, don't do that. Expensive and everything hates you ever. Why don't we just go with this for now? We'll do the easy one. How about that? Lutz won't send you the email. So you try to make an account and it won't send you the email, or what's going on with that? Oh, they have some different settings here. They have pollution and evolution settings now. Huh. Interesting. Did the sound stop entirely, or is that just me? I'm feeling pretty good, Temmie. A little tired, but always excited to be playing with you guys. What is up with the... Yeah, wow, the sound just stopped entirely, huh? That's interesting. Definitely not off on the Windows side of things. That apparently works. Did the music? Is there anything with the music? No. Confusing. Okay then. Well, we're just gonna ignore that. Let's see. I'll try and approve these to get them rolling nice and early. There's one. The heart. Oh, I'll give you a heart back, Em. Thank you. Thank you for the loots. Factorio is such a cute. Something went wrong at loots. Yeah, my suggestion, try copying and pasting the message just in case. It probably is a good idea to keep it handy, that message, because it can get buggy with things. Also, I want to try and disconnect the Twitch side of that because I don't know if it's trying to overwrite or if it's going to stick with YouTube, but I want to make sure you guys are the focus at the moment because that's where all my peeps are. Everything's okay. Nice. But yeah, if you make an account, that seems to solve a lot of the problems with loots from what I've heard. That being said, Doesn't mean that it's going to be 100%. I'm going to try and keep an eye on my side also and just see if anything pops up as far as issues with the loots. I think I heard the ding. Did I hear the ding? I thought I heard the ding. Maybe that was just about the other one. Aw, thank you, Jackie. Aw, the feels, the feels train. I actually really love to hear that. Is this thing still waiting on me? Because it's funny. I'm actually looking at my side of YouTube with the live stream, and it's telling me that's waiting on me still. I'm just gonna refresh that just to make sure. I mean, you guys are talking, so it must be working, but just in case. Yeah, it's working. Okay. All right, that makes me feel better. I believe so. I think it is in the queue. Yeah, it's in the queue. It takes when one comes through, it takes like 3 minutes before the next one will go. So building up on that queue just means that they'll just keep rolling out as soon as they can. So please feel free to do that. Just because it doesn't come up right away doesn't mean that it didn't go. I definitely approved it. I approved it in advance, so I know it's in the queue. All right, so we're gonna try that new game thing again. Let's do rich resources. We want to try and make this easy. Mod settings. Ooh, interesting. There's all sorts of things now. Wood products, yes. The bio cannon. Hmm. It has descriptions of everything. Wow, this is pretty fancy. Okay, that's a little different than I'm used to. You know, watch me on TV. Awesome. What or like smart TV or console YouTube or how you doing? How you do that, Timmy? How you do? Goals. We have discovered our life goals. Save space. I see what they were trying right there. I'm okay with this. Small tweaks. Some see web for. Yeah. Okay. Sure. Why not? No map. No per user. All right. Cool. Oh wow. It just restarts everything. Trouble is in the chat box. Oh Meg. Hey, I'm walking here. Boy, I could tell already. I am talking way too much for the amount of water that is in this bottle. But we're going to keep it rolling anyway, because why not? And spill some on my leg, because that's also a fun time. It's Meg. There it is. Thank you, Jackie. Thanks for those loots. You guys are awesome. Keep those coming for real. Are you guys hearing like echo, echo, echo? Because I heard a lot of dings. Very smart TV. Oh, cool. I have a Samsung smart TV also. I need to see what I can do about that in the future. Is there... No. It's just this one. Okay, that's fine. I'm not going to worry about that. Absorbed per damaged tree. Oh, per damaged tree. Oh, I get it. I get it. Okay. Pollution starts to damage trees. Oh, ha, 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 ha. Interesting. This is working. Make Jude's gonna cry. Oh no, no. Do you have an account, or is that not working? So many options now. This is crazy. That noise though. Is there a noise? Is there a lot? Oh, the ding 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 noise. Yeah, I'm gonna lower. I'm actually gonna mute my web browser. That way, at least that knocks out the ones from there. My phone will probably still go off, but that's okay. It'll be fine. Everybody'll be fine. Alright, so there's a lot of new settings here, by the way. If you guys haven't seen my other Factorio videos, oh, you don't have to set an account. It just makes it easier. Oh, the noise I made. I make all sorts of noises. So there's a lot of different options here now. Like this whole tab wasn't here before. I'm big. Ah, now I could pretend to have muscles. I could do it like an NES boxer fashion, like Mike Tyson's Punch Out. Just like I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. All right. So map pollution, diffuse, and neighbor interest per second. This is cool stuff. Am I making you sound crazy? Because I might take that as a victory at this point. Maximum distance. Wow. Okay, they have a lot of things. They have a lot of settings. All right, I'm not gonna worry about it right now. I'm just gonna go. I'm just gonna let it go. Let it go. All right, so I'll read this even though I've seen it a million times for those of you who aren't really familiar with Factorio. So they have their free play mode. You try to launch a rocket, which is like end tech goals and resources and stuff like that. You need to research advanced technologies in order to unlock the rocket silo, launch it with the satellite out of the rocket silo. Start small, work your way up with automation. Don't forget to protect yourself from the natives. Fairly simple right now. This game is still in development, by the way. This is the latest version they have. It's on beta. Sorry for not seeing your lives. I have to go for cooling. Oh. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. So that's speed paint. Oh, awesome. Yeah, yeah. How's that coming? Or I should say, yeah, yeah. So I'm actually gonna move myself a little bit. This might look weird for a second, but let me go with here, right in the middle. Ha 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 ha. Take that. Now you can see other things. So up in the top corner, you guys probably can't see. Let me see. I might be able to turn on my mouse though, so you guys can at least see what I'm pointing at here. Capture cursor, because that's what we want to do. Yeah. Now you can see the things. Hope you wanted to see the things, because you're gonna see it one way or the other. So, okay, takes care of that. So up here, you've got a few of the mods that I have installed. This one you may not have seen before. It's time tools. It basically allows you to alter the speed that the game is playing at, so you can speed things up, slow them down, all that sort of stuff. And it shows you what time it is in game also. And then we have the black market mod over here, so I can buy and sell different resources as I develop the technologies and the chests or fluid storage tanks or whatever to put them into. So that's going to be the black market mod. We have a bioindustries one also, which revolves around green technology and reduction of pollution, things like that. What program am I streaming? The program I'm using to stream, it's called OBS Studio. Definitely recommend it. I haven't tried XSplit before. That's another one I know that's popular, but I'm using OBS Studio. It's cool. I think it's coming out all right. Definitely better drawings out there. Oh, I've never drawn a beer before. I'm happy with how it came out. All right, awesome. Yeah, Meg said it, and I agree. I can't wait to see that either. It seems like a much better idea than punching a rock. I'm the Hulk. I don't know. Seemed like a good idea at the time. I think that's what this falls under. But yeah, no, that's going to be really cool. I'm excited. I have an excite. But for now, so what we're doing in the game to start out, I'm collecting this stone because I'll use that for furnaces and stuff like that. Get a little bit of wood together, and then we're gonna start trying to get some drills lined up with some of the resources. So cold right now. Oh no. I am sorry about that. It's actually a little cool here too, believe it or not. It got much colder over the past couple of days. Coal looks different to me. Iron looks different. They did a lot of stuff, didn't they? And what was up with the green? Is there something here that I didn't notice? Uranium. 10 sulfuric acid per 10 ore. That's new. Maybe that's from the mod? Is it? I don't even think that's from the mod because it doesn't say anything about it. Huh. New resources. That's cool. I'll take that. That's fun. Loot's not working for you either. If you try making a free account, it might be easier. I've heard that a lot before. Socks and sweatshirt. I'm actually wearing shorts right now. Oh, you have OBS too on a dark theme. Yeah, I'm using a dark theme also. I like that too. I tend to go for the dark themes in general. They changed a lot of the icons too. There's so much that I'm looking at that's just a little bit different. Stats on the pumping speed of an offshore pump, that's new. There is a lot of stuff here to look at. Okay, cool. Cool. Yay, good luck with the account. Good luck with the making of the accounts. Alright. So I should do something. Nicholas, hey, welcome. Good to have you here. How you doing today? Oh, laggy movement. I'm holding up and I'm letting go now. Okay. Alright. Seems like we sorted that out. Small goals. That's what we're about right now. I'm gonna put this chest here, even though I'm probably gonna move it later, but it's a place for now. Let's focus on getting coal. Let's get coal first. You know, let's just make an iron pickaxe so I can do this with relative speed. Here. Do that, please. 7 a.m. on stream. I like to welcome everybody, especially if you're chatting away with me. I like to do that. I think it's nice, you know, we all get to be part of the community together. Is that gonna work? No, I need to move this. I need to move this. I need to move that. And that. I need a conveyor belt. What do I need for that? Iron. Alright. We'll make this work. We'll do it. We'll sort this out. Don't you worry about it. Here. And here. Went to the gym today. Nice. How'd that go, Jackie? I guess I'll take more of it. I need one more, don't I? Yeah. One more time. What type of stuff do you do on your channel? Do you Factorio vids, other game vids, regular live streams? I do mostly live streams right now. I want to get into some more videos in the future. Factorio is one that I used to play a lot more. I started getting back into it now with all the updates. This is actually the first time back in a little bit. But you can find other Factorio vids on my YouTube channel. And I do a lot of different games. I love indie games. Dead Cells has been one that's been really fun recently. It's not out yet. It'll be out for early access on May 10th. It's kind of like a Metroidvania and a roguelike blend with permadeath and some really cool features. I enjoyed it. But I play that. I play Subnautica, Starbound, Terraria, Factorio. What else? I've been doing things like Choice Chamber, Rocket League I started getting into a little bit recently, Cluster Truck. There's a lot of games to list, so definitely check out some of the other videos though later. I do a lot of charity events also, once a month. This month is all about St. Jude, so we're gonna be raising money all month for that. Is that where it's going? That's my problem. Yeah, your problem is that you're in the wrong spot. Here, let's just do that. At least now we've got that kind of feeding into the chest a little bit. Do I need to like actually feed it back out again? Because that's a little ridiculous, but probably the case. I'd love to get back into Starbound, actually. There's some really cool mods that I love about that game. Frackin' Universe in particular. I really want to get back into that. Let's see. Treadmill, elliptical. Try this one arm exercise thing. You know, I'm really bad with going to the gym, by the way, so kudos to you for going, period. I'm not the best when it comes to that. I just get bored too easily. Let's see, what hairs is so annoying? Yeah, it's bad with short hair. Oh, yeah, I've heard that complaint quite a bit, actually, from Jilly, too. The movement is a bit laggy. It's kind of annoying. Everything's a little bit laggy right now, actually. Not digging it. Not gonna lie. You ever do multiplayer Factorio live streams where we can join the server? I did way back in the day when I first started the channel. I may do some videos and just do recordings in the future. My email address should be in the description below if you want to send me an email about that. I tried playing it since we did, so I got a little more used to the controls. Alright, cool. That's awesome. Yeah, Starbound's a lot of fun. I love that game. That game I've sunk probably a good 1,000 hours into. That game has a special place in my heart. We're gonna do another one of these, because why not? Curls. Yeah, curls can be obnoxious. Don't understand Factorio pretty much. What would you like me to go into? Because I'd be happy to talk a little bit about what's going on with the game and how this all works and stuff and things and places. I don't know. I'm just saying words now. We need more iron plates. Should be able to do that. Shouldn't be a problem. Natural curls. Yeah, I do not, but that's not as big of a deal for me, I don't think. Hooray. They are a pain. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. I hope things go smoother for you. Let's take all the coal, actually. Here. Oh, actually, you don't need that much at all. Here. You sit with like 20 of it. I'll give you a few. I'll give you the rest here. What do you do after much more time? Oh, after I get some things set up. I'm probably going to automate some things. Once I get into it, I'll start researching some tech. I'll try to expand and get some more resources under my belt. Like this copper that's over here in the middle of the woods. I'll probably try and grab that into the whole scheme of things. Outside of that, and once we get some tech rolling, it'll be helpful because I can do a little bit more then. I'll just manually move this for now. Whatever. It's fine. We'll have a lot of iron at least. That'll be good. But I'm going to try and shift over to electricity as soon as I can here. Just going to need a lot of iron for that. What's the goal? The goal in free play for the base mod is to launch a rocket, which is like way later tech. And you put a satellite in it. And you have to research the rocket silo and the other tech and blah, blah, blah. But, oh, I see where the backlog is. It's not from this, it's from the furnace. Okay, cool. But yeah, so that's the end goal. It'll take a while to get to that, but we have this time tool thing, so we could speed things up as we see fit, which is incredibly useful. Thank you, mod makers. Let's see. You should try doing these cherry live streams where we can join in. I'd consider that. I'd consider stuff like that. I've done that with, what was the name of it? Jackbox. The Jackbox party pack. I've done that with that before. Lutes 1% like 46. Oh no, no. It may be easier just to make an account so you don't have to go through that. Jackie, thanks for the loots. You know, my friend uses that face quite a bit actually. Alright, we're gonna get our first steam engine. We're not really that close to water. You're back. Yay, Sarah. Welcome back. Tem understands. Tem is mind blowing. Tem logic. I don't know why I thought of that, but it seemed like a good idea at the time. I'm gonna try and clear out some of these trees. I think that might actually be helpful. Because we're gonna throw a steam engine over here. We're gonna be dragging it a little bit. The power lines. But if we can get that linked up, that should help out quite a bit. So we'll see what happens with this. But for now, what I actually need more than that, I need to get a pump, right? So I need some copper plates. So I'm going to go and just mine some copper by hand and bring it back. That's probably the best way to handle this at this point because we don't have anything set up for copper. It's still in the middle of the woods. I'd have to clear out the trees here, which I will eventually. But for now, this is just going to be the easiest way to do this. So I should really probably take more than just the 3 that I needed. I will probably need it for power lines at the very least. Maybe some other stuff along the way before I get automation. But we'll just stop at 10 here. And that will be enough to bring back. It's something to work with. I did the normal settings for that. I put it on, what was it? It said it was like rich resources, but I put everything as far as the biters are concerned on normal settings. Whatever the default preset was for that option, that's what we're doing today. I do not have Pokemon Sun. I'm sorry, Sarah. I wish I did. The last Pokemon game I have is Pokemon Black, actually. Let's see, so we got a steam engine. We need a boiler. We're going to need power lines also. But we've got a location now. Aw. Thanks for the follow. Oh, that half Asian's back. Oh, wait, does it kick it out of the side now? How does this work? Does it come from any angle? Boilers are a little bit larger than I remember them being. Not that I'm complaining, just this is different. This is different to me. Let's see. Where is the resources stuffs? Oh, this is, oh, I know why this is backing up. Here. Start doing iron again, would you? Water in for sides. Yeah. That's why it looked that way. I was just going to give it a shot and see if it didn't work and then move it. But thank you for that. So, let's see. We need power lines. We're going to need probably all these, admittedly. Ratios new. 1 boiler to 2 steam engines. Okay. I should probably read these, huh? Efficiency 50%. I don't know what that actually means, but 30 per second. Yeah, this thing pumps in like 1200. We don't have to worry about that anytime soon. Oh, they produce a liquid called steam. Interesting. The account wouldn't load? That's weird, Jackie. Treasure my service. Show everyone else in this chat. Oh, half Asian. Oh, you. Don't worry, guys. It'll probably take at least until we're finished here today for that to actually go off. Those spirit bombs, you know them. Do I need... I'm probably gonna need pipes, I guess. At that point, I probably need to get some pipes. Or can I sync it up just like this? We're gonna try it for a second. I forgot the coal. That's what I forgot. Silly me. I forgot to get the coal. That's interesting, though, that they have a new fluid now called steam. Oh, this is gonna need some extra. Let's just keep that going for a while. And we'll keep that going and that going for a while. It'll happen in the next episode. I promise. The cool thing is that you can put boilers in parallel with 2 side inputs connecting as world flow through them all. Oh, okay. So you could just put like boiler, and then it'll join and can shoot the steam south, or in that instance at least. Interesting. Okay, cool. Crack jokes about my pipes. Water on the small sides. Oh, steam out the big side. Okay, so steam will actually come out. Yeah, let me look at this again. So the pipes are here. So water comes in this way. Steam. It looks like the pipe is actually there though, to me. Let me just try this and see what happens. If that doesn't work, that should be in the range. I'm sure that I need to fix that, but that's okay. I just want to at least run the lines, and then I can sit here and be like, oh, here's why I'm an idiot. One that is not parallels with the steam inputs. Interesting. I'm gonna have to learn the whole thing all new, it seems like. Well, at least we got our power lines down to here. Now we can work on that later. Yeah, I figured it was the wrong way. Oh, Jackie, yeah, if you need to sleep, it's okay. Good thing about YouTube is that it will save it. So we can always watch later. Try in every direction. I am debating it. No, I think the answer is actually like this. But I'm going to chop all these trees first. All the trees. Reshiram? Oh, Pokemon. That's right. I don't know that Pokemon. Man, I am so far behind on that stuff. Ah, there's loot. Do the amazing work. Oh, from Meg 2. Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you guys for helping us support charity with that stuff. I really do appreciate it. St. Jude's is one in particular that's important for me, so. So now is this going to sit with the... Yeah, it'll just stockpile, I guess. Until... Okay, yeah, that's how that works. I get it. I see how this works now. This is obviously not the best way to do it, but I'm going to just leave it there. Oh, I know. That's why I like to do the streams, actually. I love to interact with you guys. That's me. Yay, thank you so much. Seems as that north side. Yep, okay. Oh, well, I did not get that far where I even saw one of those. Not gonna lie. Stop talking, talk, or just build stuff. Well, depends on what it is that you're looking for here, but I like to interact with everybody, so. But welcome to the stream. No less. Build stuff faster. I just got here. I just got started. What phone do I have? I have a Moto Z, actually. Oh, cool. I was like, why for not do stuff? Yeah, I'm a big fan of the talking too, actually. So, alright. So we need to get electric stuff now. Boogie, boogie, boogie. We need an electric drill. So we need copper. Alright, let's go and grab some of that. And then we'll bring it back and start trying to automate a couple of things. That's always exciting. Well, I'll finish this one first. That moment where your pickaxe breaks and you're like, prepares for doing the thing. Do that thing. Oh, Jackie, I would if I had it. Sadly, I do not. Do the thing. Do that thing, Meg. Meg said it. Call of Duty Black Ops 2. I actually don't have a PS... I mean, I have a PS3, but I don't think it works. I need to basically try and repair it. It was one that was given to me by one of my brother's friends who used to have it, and he got a replacement, so he just was getting rid of it, so I took it. And I never got around to trying to fix it. You want to join in, Lee? I mean, you could send me an email. My email address is in the link below. Or the description, rather. I really want to join that game. We should make that multiplayer game with private mode. In the future. I mean, we could do recordings at some point. I'm okay with that concept. Especially when it comes to the fundraising stuff. Max, welcome. Welcome to the stream. Did the thing. Yeah. Tem iPhone will break. Tem said Tem. Oh no. No. Don't break phone, Tem. Don't break the phone. We don't like sad Tems. Alright, so we'll just get this into the electric side of things first. That seems like it would be a wise decision. Here, I'll steal all the coal. It's not gonna... whatever. It's fine. Everything's fine. There we go. So this is automated now, at least. As far as pumping out iron. Obviously, we still need to fuel the furnaces. Can't say quick. Oh, it's okay, Jackie. Definitely come by for the next one. I'll see you later. Thanks for coming by also, and thanks for the loots. feel like I should dump more in here just because that seems like a wise decision. I think that's a good idea. I also want to get a couple of inserters rolling here. I guess I don't have any more copper. I gotta fix that. When is the next one? The next one, let's see. Usually it would be Tuesday. Can I get one in over the weekend? I definitely can't Saturday. If I do get one in over the weekend, it'll be a bit of a surprise. So just try and keep an eye on Twitter and Instagram. I'll let you know if something comes up then. If not, then Tuesday for sure. Same bat time, same bat channel. Nicholas. Yeah. I used to play a game called Spiral Nights with a friend of mine who was over in Australia. So time zones, I don't know how we pulled that off. Because our time zones should not have worked. Eve is making an appearance. Hello there. How you doing? I'm just gonna punch this rock. I'm gonna wreck it. Becky, let me smash the copper. Alright. I'll take that as a win. I think I missed something from Twitch before. Next episode of the Heck Hello Guy will the half Asian finally throw the spear bomb. Tune in to find out. Sorry I missed that before. Alright, sounds good, Jackie. Definitely keep in touch. I'll be talking to you soon. Spiral Nights, yeah. Oh man, that game. It was a fun game. I enjoyed it. I actually tried streaming it once. But I don't think the audience is quite there anymore. The game is a bit on the old side now. Yeah, I'm gonna make a pickaxe. It was really just I wanted to finish off that last one. The last ore, and I figured that I would just deal with it after that. Let me smash copper. Copper, yeah. It's in the third crafting. Yeah, no, I actually made a couple of pickaxes before. Oh, when you have copper. I should probably also make another furnace. That would be smart, wouldn't it? Then at least this thing could, you know, work on iron the whole time. How about we do that thing? This is as good a place as any. But we're gonna need some more coal again. Good thing this thing is just cranking out the coal. At least we don't have to worry about that. I'm just gonna top off everything. Top off all the things. And I'll hold the rest of this. Waiting for Becky moment. Let me smash moment. Yeah, I always throw one of those in there somewhere. Usually multiple times. Alright, so we're starting to get some copper. We're going to get some iron still. That's all well and good. Let's try the electric drill over here. So, for those of you guys just joining us, in case you aren't familiar with what exactly we're doing this month, we're raising money for St. Jude's Children's Hospital. There's an event running all month. And if you'd like to donate, I'd really appreciate that. There's a link in the description. If you would like to support the charity without donating, you still can if you check out Lutes. For those of you guys who are unfamiliar, it's a way to basically donate for free, and that is going to go completely to the charity. Once the event is done at the end of the month, I'm going to take all the money that came in, I'm going to donate it. So you can do that. You can do that every 15 minutes. If you make a free account, it's usually a little bit easier. It can be a little buggy. I ask that you're patient. Please be patient with it though, because it does make a difference. It actually does add up, and it is real because I have gotten paid from them before. So it is a real thing. But that's pretty much what we have going on right now. If you want to learn more about the charity and the event, you can check out, there's a link in the description for that as well. Unfortunately, I don't think I put it on the Twitch side. I need to fix that in the future. But if you are on Twitch and you're interested, just let me know and I'll be sure to get that link for you and post it in chat. Tem, Tem is a Tem. Tem watch egg. Tem also allergic to Tem. Oh, I love Undertale. Undertale was such a fun game. I just can't bring myself to play on a genocide mode. I can't do it. I care about the characters too much. Alright, so we got electric for this stuff. We can replace this with a regular inserter. The only thing we don't really have is we don't have the, here, I'm gonna just yoink that. The only thing we don't really have is coal running to the boiler over here, unfortunately. Oh, really? Is that about Undertale? Or about genocide mode? Because I couldn't do it. Can't do it. My heart, my feels. Love those characters. Oh, it's ready to do iron again. We'll let them both work on iron for now just because it's convenient enough. But we probably should have some more. Should probably get some more copper just to have, make a few picks. Oh, just random ASCII. I love ASCII art. I usually do the shrug one a lot. Speaking of which, for those of you guys who are, or who were at PAX East, there was a guy there who had a sign for free shrugs. I am in America, yep. East Coast. Didn't find my Undertale videos. I'll make sure they should be up there. I'll make sure that they are, and I'll try and set up a playlist. I'll do that as soon as the stream is over and post the link in chat. So just hang around for a little bit, and I'll make sure that you get it. Oh my. Alright, so it would really be great if I had the copper automated too, but it seems like a lot of work right now, so I'm just gonna mine until this pickaxe breaks, which is really not that far off, actually. You watched all my Terraria vids. Aw, thank you. That was actually a fun time. Eve is the one I played with for that, by the way. I mean, usually I try and keep politics out of things. I know there was some news as far as that goes earlier today. I haven't really done much research on it, but I tend to try and keep politics out of things just because I know that it can be a touchy subject for some people. You don't really want to upset anybody because of differing views and all that stuff. You know, nothing personal. Just my take on things. I've seen too many situations get out of hand because of talk about politics, or religion is another one that usually can be a little bit touchy. So I try and shy away from that. I'm just gonna dump this right over here. That way I can, well, I have the coal here, but I can put an inserter there and it'll always stay fueled at least. I have not done that yet. There were so many games that I actually still need to buy it. I'm kind of waiting for the Steam Summer Sale and hoping that it goes on sale of some kind. But there's so many other games that I need to play, in particular because of agreements and keys, press copies of keys and things like that. So I haven't played it yet. I do want to play it. It's still on my wish list. I'm kind of just waiting for a summer sale and seeing if I can catch it on sale and pick that up and a bunch of other stuff at the same time at the moment. Sacred space. Thank you, Meg. The hammer rules. Alright, so steam. That's pretty cool, actually. You could probably bottle steam or barrel it and transport that. That would be pretty cool too, actually. Interesting thoughts. City Skylines. I have heard of it, and I've thought about it. I've thought about that. I've thought about like the Anno series. That's another one that I think would be interesting. Considered playing that, but I should probably watch for sales again. I know Anno goes on sale sometimes. I think City Skylines does too. Alright, so we have some really, really basic stuff here. Oh, this is a burner? Why is that still here? I need to fix that. Get that mess out of here. I mean, it's working so slow, it's going to take forever just to get the opportunity to even replace that without wasting all this fuel. Oh well. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to build a lab. We're going to start just manually producing some science because I want to get a couple of basic tech researched. I think that would be really handy. Let's see. Smosh Younger stream. Oh, thanks, Tam. Thank you, Tam. Do I like Star Wars? I do like Star Wars, actually. Although I haven't seen the newest one. I hear that I should. Slash that I need to. Star hashtag for sneaky for my sneaky smiles. You should take a screenshot of what my sneaky smiles look like. So that way I can understand. I know, this must be dreadfully boring sitting here and watching me mine up copper by hand. But it's only temporary. I'll just throw this down anywhere because I'm going to be moving it later anyway. Whoa, high size. Seems like this UI is way too big for the window. Landfill, tool belt. Yeah, let's automate. Let's automate first. Yeah, I have heard that I should see a new site. So, fun fact, I am terrible when it comes to new stuff. Cool. I'm terrible when it comes to watching movies and TV shows. I'm really, really bad and behind with that. I should do stand-up? Thank you. You know, that's something that I thought would be fun one of these days, but I felt like I had a long, long way to go before I actually reached that point. That face is pretty awesome, by the way. Use all of my all of my resources and just make a whole bunch of science. How about that? How about we do that? And while we're doing that, and I'll mine a little more copper. I'm sorry, everyone. By the way, you can't really see my friends over here. They're kind of off screen a little bit, so I'm going to shift them a little bit. But I've got a couple of pop figures here. I've got Proto Man and Mega Man. Those are pretty new. Love the Mega Man series. I got Christmas Box Tim. Christmas Box Tim has been with me for a while, actually. Oh, now I'm chopping trees because I'm destroying the environment by not paying attention. That's what happens when you don't pay attention. Tim's not G's to play with you. Oh, that's okay. That's alright. I appreciate it anyway. Meh, whatever. What was I the meh, whatever for? Let's joke say while you're mining. Oh, yeah, now I'm trying to think of something. And I'm sure that it will take me not only a long time to come up with something, but it'll also be terra bad. Like terraforming kind of bad levels. Right, now I'm mining copper ore. I just moved the mouse for a second and chopped a tree. That was really what it was for. But welcome. McKay, did I get that? Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Yeah, I moved my mouse before and was just like, I heard the sound. I'm like, oh, I'm killing trees now. I need to get back to mining copper. Oh, you have Septic Eye Sam. Nice. Pretty cool stuff. I got to see the picture. I got to see his first game in your house. He was playing Super Mario World. He's got good taste. That Septic Eye Sam. Septic Eye Sam. I can speak sometimes. Let's see. Can appreciate some mining. Yeah, I can imagine. I can imagine that. Oh, I'm glad you're doing well. By the way. Put weight on the mouse to mine. Yeah, I probably should. I could also speed up time though, because I have the time tools mod. Really, really handy if you're playing this game. Really handy, because you can just quickly mine things or let things automate and just go up to, I think, 8 times speed, I want to say. 16 maybe? Something like that. We'll find out before long. I'm going to try it out just to show you guys what it does. I should probably get logistics. I usually use that fairly early on anyway. I could do the big wooden pole to expand or extend this whole stretch instead of all these tiny ones. That seems like that would be really handy. You know a game I could play and I love? What's up? Yeah, tell me about it. Only like circuit networks. Circuit networks is something I want to learn more about. I feel like I should know more about it, but I never really tried it much. It seems really interesting. I just never checked it out. I need to get on that. Jack was in a band? That's awesome. You know, that's something that Jack and I have in common. We play the same instrument. Oh, you're heading out, Nicholas? Thanks so much for coming by. If you enjoyed, please consider subscribing so you get notifications for the new stuff. And I hope to see you again soon. Oh, thanks. Thanks so much. Yeah, I'll be doing live streams. My current schedule is Tuesday and Thursday nights around the same time. I usually start about an hour and a half ago. I've been a little bit late because of real life. I've been in the process of moving, so that's been putting things back a little bit. Let's see. Made 2 songs since new update. Oh, you made songs with the circuit networks? That's so cool. Pack had to fight off Taco Bell. Welcome back, Half Asian. You'll sub. Oh, okay. Thanks so much. Thanks for that, Nicholas. I'll see you later then. For sure. Game Abzu. Tell me about it. I don't know anything about this game. Tell me about this entertainment option of which you speak. I don't think it'll come through on that, but if you scroll down the description, you should be able to find my Discord. You can send the link over there for sure. Or if not, then you can send it on Twitter in a DM or something. Whoa! Hi, Nicholas. Thanks for the sub. Is that loud to you guys? That was louder than I was expecting on my end. I must have messed up my sounds. Was that a yes about the sound? Only 3 likes. Are you humans? Sorry I'm running in circles. I do that when I'm reading chat and not focused on the game and focused more on you guys. Oh, but thank you so much for that. Let's just take all of the coal. How about that? Furnaces. We'll top them all off. We'll top off the boiler. That needs to get some... Sound is fine. Okay, cool. So it's just on my end. I'm okay with that. I don't have a problem there. Oh, good timing for me to come back for this. Okay, so now that I got some tech going, let's speed things up, because why not? Okay, so we've got these rolling. I am not holding anything right now. Okay. I was like, man, the leg is a little bit real. Punch, 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 punch. Okay, let's make some pickaxes, because when you speed it up, it's a lot less painful. The game. Oh, Pinstripe. Yes, I heard about Pinstripe. I need to check that one out. It kind of did, Half Asian. You're right about that. It was a bit of a startler. Did I make that up? Maybe. But the sound was definitely loud. Yeah, I do want to play Pinstripe. The fast running sounds. I can make it even quicker. Trust me on that. And I probably will be after I finish this pickaxe. Just because. Just because. Here, let's oh, I mean the tech finished, of course, because everything is ridiculous speed now. We're in ludicrous speed. In honor of Star Wars, we'll go to Spaceballs references. Oh, my ears. Okay, let's calm that down for a second. That was kind of funny though. And sound. Okay, I'm back. And the tech is finished. Biofarm. I actually really love the Biofarm technologies. That's from a mod, by the way, called Bio Industries. Definitely would recommend checking it out if you like to play with mods. lets you grow trees, and there's lots of other non-pollution sciences and things like that. I think it's really cool. Here, take some copper. Please do that. Do this thing for me. I think I need a little bit more on the red science before this will finish, but that's okay. We're gonna polish that one off. Then at least we can keep our impact on the world to a minimum as far as pollution goes. I can't wait actually to check out Pinstripe. I was tweeting against the not against. I was tweeting with the creator too. He's a really cool dude. Wish you could do song requests. I do too, but YouTube is not a fan of that thing. That whole copyright issue and all that stuff. They don't like it too much. So I try to respect the whole intellectual property of others thing, which could be really difficult, by the way, trying to do research on that stuff. It is not easy to keep track of who's okay with you using some of their stuff and who's not. Random Pokemon Go IP. Interesting. Screw YouTube. Oh. YouTube has actually been where the channel has really kind of exploded recently, and I really want to thank you guys for all the support as far as that is concerned. And on the Twitch side, of course, as well. The YouTube one just was more surprising to me. Oh, hi mouse. Are you gonna like move the way I want you to? Maybe? Kinda? Is this low? Let me just plug this in. How about we just do that thing? We should probably just do that. That would make a lot of sense. Alright. Everyone get Twitch. Am I doing a speed run? I am not, Marcellus. I'm checking out some of the new stuff in the latest beta that I have access to, at least. Welcome to the stream, by the way. In general chat on Discord, you should be able to. Okay. Yeah, you should be able to. And if not, then there should be a channel specifically for that sort of thing. Don't mind me. Just making sure my headset doesn't die in the middle of stream like it usually does this time. I'm thinking of you guys. Also, I kind of gave a little on that last statement, like a Daffy Duck kind of statement. Subnautica, yeah, I will be revisiting Subnautica. I've done a few videos on Subnautica. Subnautica is really fun. Think it's there? Alright, awesome. I will check it out after the stream then. Thank you. What am I actually doing? Because I just keep running along the same set of power lines, and I'm sure you guys are bored of that by now. But while I'm here, I'll refuel the boiler. And actually, while I'm here, I'm gonna take a chest and just put a ton of... Oh, I need another. Need some more poles. Yeah, whatever. I know it's excessive, but it gets the job done. Now at least this thing will be able to stay fueled for a long, long time. Cool. Okay. So that takes care of that. Let's actually try and get copper, maybe, sorta, kinda. You play vanilla. Is Biofarm? Biofarm is one of the bioindustries techs. It's very interesting, in my opinion. I'm just gonna pause while we check this out for a second. So you can make seedlings and basically plant your own trees, and it ends up with a 2-to-1 kind of ratio, and you get some wood pulp also, which you can use as fuel. It's like half the value, the fuel value of the wood itself, or you can refine it later in the bioindustries aspect of things. You can also build the biofarm, which I really like. Even though I haven't gotten too far into this tech, I like it a lot because you can pump in water, you can throw seedlings in there, and it'll take a while, but then it will end up producing, it'll end up generating wood. So then by generating wood and making more seedlings, you can end up basically growing a forest or creating your own renewable energy resource. So I'm a big fan. And the tech goes on and on. There's all sorts of other custom stuff in here that I haven't really checked out very much of. But I mean, you can make your own plastic in the end. I know you can make like an organic plastic type of thing. But the thing that really interests me about it is the wood generation in particular. Hey, no problem. Hey, Cruzo, how's it going? How are you? Leave here, gonna watch on Twitch. Oh, gotcha. Hi again. Now I'm reading backwards, so I'm missing some things. Let's see. Some Noga is fun because sharks with knives. Sharks with knives. What sort of world do we live in? Play the game with Brandon BS everywhere. What game is that? Did I? Mikhail. Okay, I got it now. I gotcha. I gotcha now. Welcome to the other side. I feel like I should be singing that, but that's not exactly how the lyrics go. What else did I miss? What game were you talking about, Half Asian? Visual audio lag is real right now. Anybody else experiencing that? I don't have any drop frames. I'm not sure what the issue is exactly. Spirit Bomb is not growing no more. No, what will we do now? Why'd I go into that? I don't know. Don't really know. Oh, Subnautica? What was that? Oh, random. Okay. The word before that threw me off before. I was like, huh? What's going on here? I am so confused. I should probably get some green science, but more importantly, I should probably just make a whole conveyor system and try and couple in copper and probably mine up this whole foresty area just until I can make a path at least out of here. That raw wood though. Getting all the raw wood. Which, I mean, I can make my own forest out of by hand once I finish this tech. I'd be okay with that. I don't have a problem there. But I'll probably keep some of it for power poles, and I'll probably dump some of it into some biofarms once I get them up and running, so that way I can generate lumber. And the only time it will really cost me power is at night, because during the daytime, it has solar panels built in. So it basically covers its own energy cost during the day. My whole for like 3 more episodes. Yeah, you probably need to. I mean, you gotta make sure that's gonna hit with the full force of a spirit bomb after all. Let's do something easy. Let's do something easy like weapons. Basic weapons. This pistol isn't gonna cut it for too long if things start to show up. I'm also traditionally very bad when it comes to keeping my military techs up to date. Crystal Lumberjack. Hashtag Crystal Lumberjack. Maybe that should be a character on the channel. I'll need to get an appropriate flannel shirt though. And I'll need to start making videos. I really do want to make videos for you guys too. I love the interactive stuff, but I feel like some people might not be able to devote the amount of time to watch the streams, or they might not be free at the time of said streams, so I think that it would be cool if I could start doing some videos, and then at least you can watch at your own pace, and it'll be much, much shorter, so you don't have to devote such a huge chunk of time. Belongs at forest, it thrives. Oh, Meg, see what you did? You got me all shook over here. I put my belts in the wrong place. It's not done until sport of waiting. Pretty much. That's when the spirit bomb is done. When you've already decided to give up on it. Let's get a mining drill over here. And then let's also get a chest and another inserter. That is what I need today. So let's work backwards for a second. We need a chest here. Inserters are gonna go here and here. And then the drill is gonna go up here, and we're going to need one belt. I think that's what we're going to do. That's how we're going to do this here. I don't think I need to break that one. Right there. Right here. Except, you know, facing the right way. I was looking at that for a second. I was like, what's wrong with this? Bell shook. It really goes back to the planet it comes from. Also, very likely, knowing that series. Never mind. I'm just gonna leave. Let's make a few of these, a few of those, a few of everything. Here, this can expand quite a way. So this is another item that you can build with the bioindustries mod. It is basically the equivalent of the large power pole where you can have vast distances between them. It doesn't provide any power around it, but it helps you with wiring across big distance. So they are definitely handy in their own right as well. Put that right there. This should, yeah, this will be fine. That's going to be good. Okay. Enter our hashtag Crystal Lumberjack in Factorio. Crystal Lumberjack in Subnautica. Crystal the Waterjack. Surprise! You thought you knew me. What do I want? Let's just get... I can do wood walls. Wood walls is another one from the Bioindustries mod, which I also like, because now you have wood is renewable because of the bio farms that you could set up, and you could just make wooden fences, which obviously are weaker, but you have your own source of walls now. It's renewable, and it's a fuel source if you really need it to be one. You could just dump it in a furnace or something. That hydro jack dough. Oh, you guys. So, let's see. I should probably do things and make stuff. I think that's what you guys want me to do. I need more stone, though. Where can I find some stone? Looks like there's some to the south. Let's just grab that. Unless I see like a block of it somewhere. I'll just sit here. Oh, there's one. That's convenient. I'll be taking this. It's surprised I have flashbacks to Saturday. I'm not okay. Oh, sorry, Em. I'm still really happy that we got a chance to do that, though. That was so much fun for us. So for those of you who are not in the loop on this one, Sherbertime, who's another really cool YouTuber, you guys should check her out as well. And we met at PAX and have been chatting on and off, and we realized that we're both in the same area and all that. So we wanted to do some collab stuff, and I knew that she was going to be in the city, New York City. So I also knew that M was going to be there, and we decided to surprise her by having Shoobs come up and just pay a visit before she had to go. So that's what's going on. I'm so happy it was recorded too. And it was a really cool screenshot too that you took, Meg. I was like, that is a cool moment right there. There were a lot of cool moments from that whole thing. We need stone furnaces. Man with the invisible knife. Tune in next time. I don't know why I made that TV show, but it seemed like a good idea at the time, so I'm just rolling with it. It's alright. Don't worry. Everything's fine. So even though I put that giant power pole over there, we're going to throw this here anyway because I set up my copper lines right past it. So, surprise, again. Best day ever. Aw. It was so much fun. We had a blast. It was great getting to see your reaction. Oh, that's not true, Meg. You are horrible anime. It's like, man, who why did we ever schedule a whole series of this show? Who thought this was a good idea? More of these, I guess. Let's just run them over this way. I'm also going to take out all these trees. I have a feeling I'm going to need this space for some planning. But it would have been cool if you were there too. Well, I'd love to see everybody. You guys are always a lot of fun. Aww. Even worse, Benga. There's no words. He just keeps gesturing with his hand. Alright, so we're gonna dump this out onto this belt. And it's really not gonna do anything yet, but we're gonna work on that. So I want to get red science. So I need iron plates. I'm gonna end up moving this over so that we can let's just move it right now. Let's just do this right now. It's for the best. Trust me. I'm a doctor. Or I play one on TV. I don't need it quite that far, but you know, that's okay. Let's get a couple more inserters because we're gonna need those. We're gonna want to run these belts up, and in the end what we should be able to do is have the copper and iron meet and then throw it in an assembly machine which can automate some of the crafting. I'll make red science and then I'll feed it towards the lab, and that should at least take care of that for now. We'll just have to make it expandable because we'll need that. We will definitely need that to be the case. How Temmie to Temmie? By Temmie, someone Temmie. Now read without Temmie. Oh, I hope Temmie's not leaving. Temmie's awesome. Oh, I know what I'm gonna do here. So, fun fact: these all, you may have noticed, they're all dropping them on the far side. The inserters. Same with these ones. So if I run this in to this belt here, we can use the same belt and it will accommodate both resources and keep them separate. Hooray! It barely knows English. It's the good one. It's the good one. I make it a series. What do we need? More hand signals. More. You need more gestures. You want the Italian to come out in me, or I'll just start gesturing for everything. Is that what you want? Without Temmie in sentence. Oh no. Oh, read without Temmie. Oh, okay. I get it now. How to occupy someone. But we need Tem. We still need Tem. Dat Temmie, best Temmie. Alright, so I'm gonna actually run this. Let's just still leave this here. We need to put the assembly machine down first. So we'll pick up from here. Can I reach that? Good enough. It'll do. Yes. Yes, we need more gestures. Actually, let's flip that. That's not gonna work. We need to make this dump out on the other side. We're gonna put that right there, which means we're gonna need more power. Can we? Let's actually do this. Let's put that there. I'm gonna move this over to here. There we go. Not leaving. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. I don't want to see you leave. Oh, this is... Does this need... Oh, okay. I was looking at the total raw. That's why I was confused. Oops. So, okay. Let's make the gear wheels then, I guess. we're going to need to do that here. Because I want to do that on the iron side before it hits up here. So we'll separate this out, actually. And then we're going to rejoin it. Stereotypes in good taste. Oh, good. I'm glad. I'm glad we can agree on this. What do I need? I need this. I need this in my life. And this is probably gonna go really out of hand in a second, but that's alright. That's not gonna work. That is just out of reach. That's so unfortunate. Can I at least do this? And save that one? Yeah, we can do that, and now we can just put this here. Probably a good idea. But we still, actually that doesn't work. We still need this to be here. That is where I need it. What the guess for, come on, get out of here. What the what now? What the who's it? What's it what? I'm sorry, I missed it. Iron in, gear wheels out. Here. Do this. Do this thing that I ask of you. And then science. Now do the science. And then we're gonna need more belts. Always need more belts. I don't have inspiration to Erightmal. Wait, I read one. Rank 122. And hoy, hey, Flora, what's up? You will be in the top 100. Mark my words. Mark my words. You're gonna get there. So this is quite far out of the way, but it's fine. It's okay. It gets the job done, and I'm gonna probably want to expand at some point anyway, so we're just gonna let it ride. Alright, so that takes care of at least having red science starting to automate. So that's a good thing. Next up, we're gonna want to probably get some green science, admittedly, but I'm gonna do a bio farm first because I want to start growing trees so we can have. Not that I need limitless fuel because we already have so much coal here, but I just like having that. I like having clean sources of energy whenever I can. I know that things are gonna burn the wood and it's still gonna create pollution, but at least it'll cut down on some of the things. Oh, need workers? I mean, other people could play the game, and that would technically be a worker, I suppose. You'd be working together. But everything, the general premise is automate all the things. What do I actually want here? I'll go with electronics, I guess. That'll be useful. I want to get solar energy at some point anyway. We'll do that. Alright, so that's doing things. That's good. Next. Oh. We already ran into problems with this. So here's how we're going to solve that. And one of those is actually going to be a fast inserter. That's what I'm going to do. Did I use the trebuchet rhyme last time? You did, but that's okay. I don't think too many people saw it. You know, Bloom. Bloom? Tell me about Bloom. Tell me about this Bloom. Here, you just dump straight in to that onion power pole here. I could actually probably use regular ones because I took one out of the equation since it's going straight for the chest. That's handy. Oh, Blukey, yeah! I know Blukey. Blukey was awesome. I was Blukey's friend. I tried to be, at least. Alright, so this should be much easier now. I'm going to set up a second one, though. And we can do the same thing. We're just going to pull more of these off of the assembly line. That should at least speed things up a bit. We're just going to put that right there. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. And then double inserters. We have the belts. We have the technology. We can rebuild him. This is going to have to go like that, and that, and that, and do science. He does not feel it right now. Oh, poor Blukey. I wanted to give Blukey a hug. Blukey was the best. He just wanted to be friendly. He just wanted to love everybody. Obviously, this one drill is really outpacing all of the, or the double furnaces that we have here. Can't wait to upgrade those. Back had to steal a Coke. Hopefully it wasn't actual theft and it was just, you know, conveniently borrowing permanently from a fridge that is mutually yours and someone else's. Alright, so that takes care of that. We have this working. Green science. I shouldn't hate automating green science, but I do just because I don't really think about it when I... It's a lot harder to automate than red science, but blue is obnoxious compared to that. So I am a bit of a noob when it comes to that stuff. But that's alright, because you guys get to see me and make fun of me now. So we need inserters and belts, I think. I think that's what we need for this, right? Yes. Alright, so we need twice as many inserters as belts, because this will produce 2, that'll produce 1, so we're going to need a 2 to 1 on that. Teacher is so racist. This doesn't sound like the start of a good story. Yeah, I can't give him a hug because he can't touch you. Oh, I know, it is really sad. Super sad. Not happy about it. Alright, so we need iron plates, we need gear wheels. So what I should do is probably branch out. Maybe just send some of these gear wheels somewhere else. And then branch out some of the iron, if I can do that. Because right now it's all going into here, and that's all great, but we're going to need iron for other stuff. Here, why don't I just take those? Why don't we just do that? Alright, so... gear wheels. I hate doing this stuff, actually. Which is funny, because I like this game. You'd think that I would enjoy that part of it. But I don't really think it over. I also forgot to place this. So the biofarm is gigantic, in case you weren't sure. It is rather large. And we're just going to dump it over here and hope that it stays safe. I'm going to put it right there. And actually, I'm going to move it back 1 from here. So what I want to do is I want to try and set up an assembly line here. And the assembly line will... Actually, I'm going to need to go back 1 more from there. I forgot I need 1 room for the belt and 1 for the inserter. So we'll try from here. And I'm going to want to run a belt in front. And another one this way. Alright, so we need to get water in. I think I'll just pump it out from here. That's probably the easiest instead of trying to run pipes. Having to deal with steam and running off of that setup. There we go, go straight in. Is that renewable? Not at all. Or, I mean, expandable? Not at all. But I can fix that later if I really need to. At the end of the day, I asked her a question. She told me, oh no. Mm-mm. That's not cool. I disapprove of that. Yeah, that's not a cool thing for your teacher to say. In fact, she could probably get in a lot of trouble for that, by the way. Just thinking about that. Here, we're gonna make some saplings to get started with. There we go. So now at least that's starting the process. It takes a long, long time for the base one, but it doesn't require anything other than the saplings and water, and you end up generating wood in the end. So it does pay off. The other ones require things like fertilizer that are part of the mod and stuff like that. Yeah, I would definitely disapprove of that. That's not a cool thing for your teacher to say. Nope, nope, nope. All the nope. Alright, so we want some assembly machines. Here, just work on walls. I don't know. Work on something that's red science, because I know that it'll automatically do that. So what we want to do, we're going to have saplings coming this way. Let's just do this for a second. Do I need more than this? Probably. And by probably, I mean definitely. Let's try that again. And we'll put this up here. So, no, only one of them. But I appreciate your enthusiasm. So we want saplings. It's gonna... Oh no, the wood is gonna come out here. We're gonna feed that in. We're gonna feed in the wood. And then we're gonna feed out. Actually, you know what? Here, we need to... Let's reverse all of these. And there is a reason for that. I just want to make it easier for myself. And that's that one. That's that one. So you can reverse all of them by hitting R, or just change the rotation when you're hovered over it. That works for anything. Inserters, anything. Your toe is broken. That sounds horrible. How did that happen? Are you sure it's broken? So here's why I did that, in case you're wondering. I am now going, well, first I'm going to apparently do more tech. Let's do automation. Automation 2. I'm going to need that for green science anyway. What would you do? About what? About what, Tim? But this is why I did that. So now we're going to pull the wood off the far belt into here. It'll make the saplings and the... Was that wood pulp, I think it's called? I forget what it's called. Apparently it's calling it seedling, but I know that's not true. I think it's called wood pulp. But anyway, we're going to take a filter inserter now and tell it to only pull saplings. There it is. And then outside of that, we're going to throw another one down on this side. And we're going to tell that to take the wood pulp so that way that can go somewhere else. We'll put it in a chest for now. But that's how we're going to do this. And that should keep wood constantly generating. Meg fact, I've broken all toes except big ones more than once each. Oh, blood so much. No. Oh, I hope you're okay too, Tammy. My dog take like 75% of the bed. Oh yeah, that sounds like a dog and a cat actually. Dogs and cats. They're all about taking up the bed space. And they are not about to apologize for it. What I miss? I know you want to know, you're curious. I'll win over you for this video. I'll be right here for you to return. I know that is a Flowey. That is a Flowey reference. I know you, Flora. You're up to no good over there, but thank you for the loots. Thank you for helping us support charity today. For those of you who aren't familiar, you can send free donations just like that one by putting in your message and doing your CAPTCHA. You can do it every 15 minutes. You can make a free account to make it a little bit easier also and less buggy. But you can send free donations. Normally it goes to the channel. I'm putting all the money raised through that for this month to St. Jude's Children's Hospital. So please consider doing that. It would mean a lot to me, as would any donations that you guys could put for the charity. The links are in the description for YouTube. If you need them over on Twitch, let me know. I don't believe I put them in panels yet. I think my last charity is still in there. But if you need them, just let me know, and I'll be happy to provide them. My cat just sleeps on top of me. Yeah, that sounds about right. But yeah, so in case you guys haven't noticed already, if you're new, charity is a bit of a big thing here. That's one of the larger focuses of the channel, and it's something that is very important to me. It was one of the reasons why I started doing YouTube and Twitch and all of that, the streaming and content creation. So that's something that you can look forward to seeing a lot more of in the future. I hope it's something you guys enjoy too. Oh, high backlog of these red sciences. Let's do the old chest tactic again. Here, just put those right in there. And we'll need another power pole over here now. It's fine. It gets the job done. There's that lutes. Yeah, you can do that over on Twitch. For some reason, the command with the YouTube bot doesn't work to pull up the lutes link, but there is a link in the description if you're on YouTube. So you can support charity for free. No, it says the channel, but it's charity for this month. Here, let me help him. Should I help him get started? I mean, he's almost done with that. I'll just hold this for now. It's okay. We'll let that go, because it's going to end up supporting itself in the end anyway, so. What mod is that big building? OP Bobble, welcome to the stream, by the way. The big building is from the Bioindustries mod. It is essentially, it's one of the earlier ones. You might not be able to see all of that, but I'm going to try and resize this window real quick and hope that you can see it a little bit better now, what's in there. So this is something from the Bioindustries also. It's seedlings. You could take raw wood and basically split it into 2 seedlings and some wood pulp, which I've got here. And that splits up the fuel value. You could see 4 down to 2 and 2 times 1. So you get your 4 still. You can take the seedlings, you can literally put them down and eventually grow trees out of them in the world, which is great when you're dealing with pollution and things like that. Or you could put them in to this biofarm and it just finished, so now it's dumping out wood. I'm going to have it pick up the raw wood. So now this assembly machine is actually taking that and splitting it back up into saplings, which I forgot an inserter, but it's going to go straight back in. Let me see this also. Hard work. Good job. Thank you. I already know it. That's Meg. I didn't have to read who it was from. Thank you for the lutes. I really appreciate that. So now this is just going to feed back in the saplings. It just needs saplings and water. There are some more advanced ones that work quicker, have higher yields, but that's further down the tech line for the mod. That's involving other mod items like fertilizer, things like that. Eventually, way down towards the end of the mod, I know you can basically organically create plastic, but I haven't actually checked that out or gotten to that point, so I'm not sure what exactly is needed. I know that some of the stuff is bioindustry stuff that's renewable, so maybe it makes plastic a little bit more renewable. Not sure about that, but once we do eventually get to it, I'll let you know. Let's see, use a hot cat. Oh, Tem. Oh, Tammy. Oh, I need a chest for this guy too, to dump these wood pulps into. Here, just put that right there. Now at least you can keep working on that stuff. And what I am going to do also is I'm going to do the same wooden chest thing. And since wood's renewable, it's not like I'm really going to feel bad about that either. But yeah, no, welcome to the stream. How are you doing, by the way? I forgot to ask you that. Opie Bobble. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. I'm just going to put it right like that. We don't need the double inserter because we can just put the chest right there. And I know this is horrible use of power poles, but definitely don't want it there actually, because if I want to expand this, that would be a problem. Or just annoying, really, more than anything else. This can dump into a chest and will dump out from there. Let's just put that right there instead. Ugh, of course. I should have realized that. Well, we're just going to waste this one because, frankly, I don't feel like reworking that whole setup. Maybe once I get medium power poles, I'll do it. I don't know. I don't know. But for now, I mean, we're starting to get a couple of things, at least. Buying more builder robots. Made logistic ones get odd automatically, but not those. The logistic robots are actually kind of cool, but it does obviously take... Oops, forgot to fuel this. It does obviously take a lot of resources and energy, and it's possible that they run out of energy and don't quite make it back to their home, to a roboport. But I think that the robots, once you hit that point, that's always pretty fun. Also, there's just a lot of cool mods in this game, by the way. If you have any questions about any of the other mods, I've got the other two. They have parts of the UI actually up here on the top left. So if you have any other questions about mods that I'm using, feel free to throw them out there. Do I flood this thing with wood, or do I just let it be? I think I'll let it be for now. It's going to do it on its own anyway. And the wood I'm carrying can be used for more power poles and other stuff. Wooden walls. That's another great thing with the bio industries. You can make wooden fences right from the beginning, I believe. Actually, I don't think you need any tech for it. So then all of a sudden, walls become a renewable resource, basically. Which is pretty cool. And it's a fuel source still, so if you need fuel in a pinch, you could just dump them in there. Sapling chest may be a bad idea if you want a stockpile of wood. Yeah, hey, Iron Wolf. How's it going? It could be, but you know what? Eventually, what's going to happen is that it'll eventually start to back up with saplings in here. And then it won't have a place to dump anything out, so it'll start to stockpile wood after that. I'm okay with it right now, the way it is, because I want to generate more of a renewable setup. So I'm okay with it just eating into the wood for now. I've got enough on me. I don't have any problems with that, but eventually I'm going to want that, and I'll just throw down some wood walls. I'll have renewable sets of walls, and I'll put turrets behind them, all that good stuff. Full belt saplings will act as a break. Yeah, I mean once it actually fills up, it will. Oh, you're saying instead of this? Yeah, that's okay though. I don't have a problem with it generating a lot of them, because what I'm eventually then going to do is probably just take the extra saplings and throw them into things for really fast burning fuel sources, or just throw them down the environment and eat up pollution. Also, you can play half, you hold shift to make ghosts. Oh, I forgot about that. I forgot that was a thing. Thank you. And actually, is it your first time here, Iron Wolf? Or am I just forgetful? Because if it is, I do want to welcome you. I'd welcome you either way, but... Who is that? I'm approving it, but I don't recognize that. You guys will see it in a second. Yeah, that one. I don't know what that's from, but thank you for the lutes. That is a Twitch. Oh, there's a Hi Guys Twitch emote. I know that one. Newcomer. Oh, welcome. Wood pulp becomes boards. Wood pulp. It's I need to research more of the tech. Let me go into the tech tree for a sec here. So eventually, is it flammables? Is that where I get it from? Let's just go down here for a sec. So we get bio. Is this where you get the... I'm trying to remember where you pick it up. There's a cokery. Let's just search for it. Oh, here it is. Coal processing. All right, so half watching. SW what? SW was... I probably should know that, and I'm screwing it up. But anyway, so the wood pulp, then you can dump it into different fuel sources, right? So I can take the cokery here. That's another production place. So you could turn into charcoal, where, because each one of those wood pulps is 2, so that's 80 megajoules, and it'll turn into 18 by 6, so that'll turn into 60, 90, 108. So you'll end up producing more fuel in the end, is basically what the wood pulp is used for. Oh, Star Wars. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I've been bombarded with complete screw ups of all of the Star Wars things lately on Twitter. Like how Gandalf told Harry, "May the Fourth be with you," and it was in Chronicles of Narnia, and there's a picture of Doctor Who, and like all of this stuff. It's been kind of hilarious, actually. But I do want to watch some more Star Wars. I still haven't seen the last one, which is a crime, I know. But great, great movie series. I actually really love playing Star Wars: The Old Republic. I'm thinking of going back to that one of these days as well. But you could also take raw wood and dump it into these resources as well. But then you lose the saplings, so it's up to you what you want to do with it. So ash is used later on in here, if I recall. Or no, ash is just another fuel source, I think. But it seems like it didn't give a fuel value. Maybe they changed that. Hoy, Han shot first. That's right. That's right. There was a scumbag Steve meme that I saw that had Han Solo's face on there. It's like it helps you fight the Empire, hooks up with your sister. It's like, jerk. Let me see. Also, I missed something from before. And if you have any robots building, yeah, available. Oh yeah, they'll throw it down when you have the ghost. That's right. I did know about that. It's what Goku from DBZ before trying to get rid of Cell. Oh, bye now. Oh, see, now I'm just thinking of DBZ abridged, which is also hilarious. If you want challenge, if it's we're gonna start a new game and put resource need on expensive. Yeah, I'll probably be checking that out in the future. I just wanted to check out some of the new stuff with this one, so I made it easy and did, rich as far as the resources are concerned, because I didn't want to bore you guys too much with me just sitting here fiddling around, not really accomplishing anything. But the next tier with coal processing, it jumps up to, you could take charcoal, which should be, yeah, from here. You could take the charcoal then and refine it into regular coal. I think that's actually equal on the value. So let's see, that's 72. Actually, you lose a little bit going to coal, but then when you convert that into coke coal after the fact, I think it bumps it back up again, is how that works. And this is a better like higher yield as far as the charcoal to coal is the top coal processing. So that's all of the wood pulp stuff that I know of, at least. Oh, I should probably start researching something. Steel. We could probably use some steel. Let's see. What else did I miss? Sorry, I'm missing things, guys. Thank you for all you do. I was really appreciate. Love you. I got inspirational. Go me. Oh, M. Thank you so much. It means a lot to me that it means so much to you guys too, because I wouldn't be here without you guys. And you have all done a lot for me, whether you realize it or not. So thank you for that too. I'm gonna have to do a video talking all about that a little bit more in the future. Didn't leave. Yay, didn't leave. Awesome. DVC Bridge. I just want to be a dad who is a Super Saiyan. Oh, I love DBZ Bridge. DBZ Bridge is awesome. But in all honesty, though, you guys have made a huge difference in my life as well, and came along at a time when when things were not exactly the best for me. So thank you so much for that. Oh boy. Don't want to start the waterworks on you guys now. Here, just I'm gonna shove this coal in your face. You furnaces. I'm just gonna shove it right in your faces. TBC Bridge is awesome. I love that show. They did a great job with that. Yeah, I'll just grab all this. Why not? Now this is obviously not working because is the whole problem of no iron plate stockpiling. So I know this is horribly set up. I know it is. But we're just gonna do this for now and deal with it. It'll work. Usually what I do is I put a chest down here. That's probably what I will do. So I'm going to go watch the creator and Nick that talks to himself. Oh, Vinyl. Say hi to Vinyl for me, by the way. And thanks for coming by. Vinyl Digga. He's another awesome creator that I've been lucky enough to have the chance to meet thanks to Twitch. Thank you for the introduction to a friend. Oh, my pleasure. DBZ Bridge is hilarious. If you guys haven't watched it, I would love to. One of these days, what I want to do. Are you guys familiar with Rabbit? The website Rabbit? How much the game costs? This one, I believe it's 20, but I can tell you for sure if you just give me a sec. Store page. Sorry for the little delay on that. I just want to look. There's a demo also. Yeah, it's 20 bucks. There's a demo that you can download. You can get the demo through Steam. You can go through their website and get it. So you can check out the game for yourself and see if it's something that you think you might like. And then you can figure it out from there. Alright, this seems like things are kind of in order here. In the early game, carry supply of gears and copper wire. Yeah, I should probably do that, honestly. And when I'm not crafting stuff, I should probably be just sitting here and making... Well, this is making the gears, but I should probably make a bunch of copper wire. How about a couple hundred crafting opportunities? How about we do that? That should keep it going. Yeah, it's a free tutorial. Yeah, that's true. But at least you get to check out the game and get a little bit of a feel for things and see if you like it. So if you're considering it, I would definitely recommend it. Heavy armor. I mean, I'm just pretty much researching all of the red science stuff right now. Because that I can do automatically over time. I don't really need to worry about the green sciences as much as I want solar panels soon. There's another bioindustries thing. You can basically consolidate a bunch of solar panels into one singular structure. So that's kind of handy. You can look at the maximum power output of 5 megawatts there. Max health is really low, but half of that of the solar panels actually. Ooh, that thing is very, very fragile. But still worth noting if you can keep it safe. So I'm probably going to start this. This is another mod that I'm using called the Black Market mod. And you can basically buy and sell different items for the chests that I'll be researching now. It's anything that's solid that you can pick up. So I'll put those in there and you can set the frequency that it'll trade either for buying or selling. and that impacts taxes that they take out of the amounts of U coins. That's the currency that they use. So you can basically buy and sell, sell what you don't need and buy some things that you can't get so easily. Yeah, I like this mod. I think it's a nice touch to things, especially because for me, one of the things that I like to try and get to eventually is a whole bunch of solar panels and then feed that into the network and make some currency off of that. Favorite mod, it might be that one just because of the flexibility of things. I know that that's not exactly the way the game is meant to be played and kind of takes you away from having to expand for certain things. You can just stay safe in your home and sell off the excess of what you have and buy the stuff you don't have. But I think it's nice because especially in the beginning for even the 0.14 version of Factorio, let's say for instance the last time I was doing this, there was a whole like right around me was pretty much no oil. So for me, that mod came in handy because now I could buy oil and process it and do whatever I needed to instead of going off of the one extremely low yield, you know, what do they call them again? The just the well, I guess, or just putting down a pump jack on something that had almost nothing in it anyway. And the only other section where there really was oil was surrounded by a whole bunch of expanded biter colonies and spitter colonies that I wasn't really gonna be able to get into. So I really like this one. I haven't checked out the chainsaw mod actually. Haven't checked that one out yet. Tell me about it though. Remember, if you cry, we all cry. Oh, Megan. Thank you. I'm sure you guys will get to see that at some point. I'm sure you'll get to see some tears. Thank you for the loots, though. Thanks for helping us support St. Jude's. Does mean a lot to me. I really, St. Jude's is one that's personally really important to me as far as charities go. I lost my grandfather to cancer, and I know that a few of my friends have had some run-ins with their parents recently as far as cancer goes. So it's one that's particularly important to me. Chainsaw mining speed 20 versus trees. Oh, I could really be hashtag Chris the Lumberjack then. Drawback needs engines and steel. Ooh, that makes sense. And they probably get used up, so you need to have a pretty steady source. I mean, steel's not so bad because you can work on steel, but the the engines part, that's a little bit harder. Not harder, but you need to set up automation, and I think you need a assembly machine 2 for that. So I think it's what is it? It's pipes, it's iron plates, and is it gear wheels? I mean, none of those are really hard to get, but it's just the fact that you need to set up a whole little section for it if you want it to keep going. And you have to use an assembly machine to make them. That's the other thing, the engines. Yoki Industries. I don't know about that one either, actually. Tell me about that one. I love hearing about new mods. Alright, so I'm working on some green signs now. That way, at least I can just dump a whole bunch in. Gears, steel, and pipes. Okay, so I was close on it. I'm just working on the green signs by hand. I'm just gonna dump it in. That way, at least we'll have that going for us. Here, top off your fuel reserves. You guys also. I got enough. I'm not too worried about that. Okay. So, I mean, obviously still not quite the automated setup that we want yet. I'm gonna cut this thing off around here. If I get to that many gears, then I think I'm pretty much at a point where I want to stop that and save some iron plates instead. This is about to pump out some more wood, so that's good. And I can always cut this off here too if I really need to. Series of mods, think Vanilla Plus, adds 2 ores and 1 special item. Interesting. Okay, that sounds cool. There's also, I don't know if this is new, this must be new for 1.15, but they have uranium now. I don't remember seeing that before. Can't be mined by hand because of, oh, 10 sulfuric acid. So you have to have some sort of, let's see. Let's check out the black market and see what sort of production we could get. Heat pipe, heat exchanger. There's some interesting stuff in here that I'm not familiar with yet. Nuclear reactor. That's pretty cool. That's right, they have nuclear power. I forgot about that. Thinking it is. Well, anyway, that's pretty cool. Oops, didn't mean to hit that. Big selection of trains. Ooh, okay. I always wanted to check out more with trains, actually. I thought that was a pretty cool function. I had some trouble setting it up in the beginning, but I always want to check more out with trains. Thought that would be fun. Should I have more than one lab? Yeah, I probably should. Yeah, see, this is eating up all the iron plates. So then when I need stuff, I'm not going to get it. So I'm actually going to cut it off right there because it'll just about be full soon enough then where I can just start to stockpile some plates and hopefully actually start working on another lab because we're going to need that. But we're also halfway through the green science that I'm making by hand, which is a good thing. Always good to have the green science, especially when I don't have it automated yet. Is this going to start stockpiling soon? It should start once this machine gets full of things. It's going to stop when it hits 2. So it'll load up some more plates, but it shouldn't really work past this, I think. Here's a Euro-American and futurist styled. Huh, that sounds interesting. I definitely want to check that out at some point. I gotta add that to my list. Thank you for telling me about it. As far as other mods that I use the black market one I told you about, the bio industries one you know about already, and time tools I put on. I have some other ones, but I don't have them active right now. Atomic powered train. That thing, I'm assuming the speed is like way through the roof, or am I just making a false assumption here? This thing could probably use more production, but at the same time, I don't really want to set up a second drill without having more furnaces on the line. I'd really just prefer to upgrade the furnaces and then add more drills. But hey, good fun. Welcome to the channel. Yes, Black Market. Are you familiar with the mod or are you inquiring? And hi again, Eve. / Yeah, vid series Stony Planet on YouTube. Huh, what's that for? That's the maker of the mod you were telling me about? Iron Wolf? Working a thing. You're working a thing? Everybody's working things today. Good on you. You work those things. Why am I running in circles? Also, for those of you on Twitch, could you just do me a favor? Oh, shall I ask? Yes. So, I will tell you in 1 second. I just want to check because my Twitch bot is telling me that it's hosting someone else. And that is not a good thing because I should be streaming. So I'd really prefer it if I was actually broadcasting to Twitch. I don't know what that's about. I'm just going to type for 1 second, and then I'll get back to you guys. I'm sorry for the delay. Is this still showing my channel? Let's just post that for a second because it seems like it's not to me, but it really should be. I'm guessing it's a Twitch issue. I've been having some issues with that lately. Let's see. So it's a thing for me. I like things for me. You didn't have to do that though. That's so nice of you. Tim will go soon on Kulig. Oh, Tim will get good grades. The series is based on a fan challenge. Only wood and stone were available as resources. Ooh, interesting. About the black market mod, I didn't forget. I'm sorry for the delay on that. So basically, the way it works, I'm starting that first tech in the series right now. And the way it works is that I can take my excess resources, whatever it is. For now, anything that can go into a chest is what I'm going to have access to here once I've researched this and make the chests from the tech. But I can put that in there. I can sell it at varying speeds, whether I want to do it immediately or I want to do it for every in-game day to sell whatever's in there. And it will impact the value. Everything has its own value of U coins, or I think that's what it was called. Is that what? U credits? U coins. Okay. So then you'll get the value into your balance up here in the top left. And then you could use that to buy stuff. And it's the same thing with if you want to buy every in-game day, then you'll pay less on taxes. You have to pay a tax per transaction also. So the less frequently that you're performing transactions, the less of a percentage is going to get taken out for taxes. Also, these things all get affected by supply and demand, I believe map-wide. So if you're on multiplayer, it's affected by everybody. But if you start throwing a whole bunch of, I don't know, iron plates at the market trying to make money, then it will start to drop the price of iron plates because there's a surplus. And if you're buying up oil because you don't have access to that, then you're going to start to increase the price of that if you buy too much of it too quickly. So that's basically the black market mod. They have a few different things as far as the tech goes. They have the chests, they have fluids, so storage tanks. They have also, let me get it, they have trading accumulators so you can buy and sell energy as well. And then they have Mark II, Mark III, Mark IV. I don't know what those do exactly. I've never quite gotten to the Mark II, III, IV range before when I use this mod, but those are the basic three at least. So that's the black market mod. I like it because it allows you to have access to things that you might not have easy access to, like for instance oil maybe. And you could just pump that into their tank, and then now you've got a little bit of oil flowing in, but you gotta keep selling stuff to keep it coming. So I think it's pretty cool. Didn't sleep this night. Ugh. Should probably get some rest. It's good to get sleep when you can. Sleep is actually something that I don't do enough, and I really need to get better at that for a number of reasons, including that, you know, the more sleep I get, probably the higher quality my streams are going to be for you guys also, because I'll be more energized, I'll be able to focus better, and I can hopefully do more with the channel as far as videos and things like that too. So I need to work on that. But don't let it just be me that works on that either. Let's see, be advised though, the video series is in German, but if you know Factorio, you could follow what he's doing. Yeah, okay. Play with no mods. I probably will in the future. I am just playing with some light mods right now. I like having bioindustries because I like being able to produce trees in particular and having wood walls. I think that's something that should be in the main game, wood fences. But yeah, I mean, I have a couple of mods that I usually use as standard. And really what I'm trying to do here is just to check out some of the new stuff from 0.15. That's actually what I'm most excited about. I need another power pole. But let's see, you're not tired. You're not tired, but you haven't slept yet? May need to look into that in the future if you can, because getting sleep is good. Trust me. But if you're new here, welcome. Welcome to the stream. Joseph Lee, I know that you were just popping in. How are you doing? Should expand first. As far as expanding into more iron and, well, copper is alright given that I only have 2 furnaces, but I could add more to that side of things also. And you're probably right. I'm actually usually traditionally pretty bad when it comes to expanding. I tend to keep a very small base, which is obviously not going to be the fastest way to get things done, which is another reason why I have time tools on as a mod, so I can just speed things up, and if something goes wrong, well, then we go back and load a save, load an autosave, whatever. But ooh, wood flooring. That sounds pretty cool, actually. I'm glad you're doing well. Welcome, and I hope you enjoy your stay. I actually have a whole bunch of there's a few other Factorio videos, but I play a lot of different games if you're new to the channel. I do a lot of charity events also. I do them once a month. And this whole month, actually, I'm raising money for St. Jude's Children's Hospital. You can see the info down the bottom of the stream. But if you're on YouTube, the link to donate for that is in the description. If you want to find out more about St. Jude's and the whole event, you can check that out. Or if you want to donate for free, there's actually a link for lutes. Normally it's to support the channel. Any of the money that is raised through that will be donated to St. Jude's this month. So if you'd please check that out. It's a free way to get a donation message up on stream. I'd really appreciate it. St. Jude's is a charity that's particularly important for me personally. So thank you for all of your support as far as that goes, and for coming by. Let's see. 1.15 kind of forced you into making a big base. Well, I guess I'll find that out shortly. What tech do I want? What's gonna just use red? Science, fluids, heavy armor, all of the military stuff. Let's do fluid handling. I always like having that accessible. Unless you don't mind research taking forever. Well, fortunately, I can speed things up to 64 times speed, so it might not take as long as it seems like it should. Speak Romanian, that's kind of cool. I don't know too many people who speak Romanian. I don't know if I know anybody who does. I'm sure I do, and I just don't know that they do. But that's pretty cool. Black market. Whoa, that icon. They need to shrink that down a little bit. But anyway, let's see. I'm not really interested in the steel chest. I would pretty much just be dumping the burner stuff anyway. Not peaceful mode. Probably should have done peaceful mode, but it's not. Let's see. What was I doing? I don't remember. Mentions Romanian. Go and chat, Meg. Coal. That's what I want to do. I want to bring some over to the boiler just to make sure that stays well fueled. I will not be able to follow any of the conversation in Romanian, so have at it, you two. Have fun. Here, I'll fully top that off. And then we'll just dump some over in the furnaces here. We're going to have an excess of coal, but that's fine. Nothing wrong with that. And actually, I'm kind of glad that I have that extra furnace. I forgot about it because I want to get a little bit of steel. That way we can start to check out some of that stuff. I probably should get a buy and a sell chest anyway. It would be reasonable of me to do. Well, at least you had the one message, Meg. That's more than I knew. Can promise you that. This thing is not pumping out as much iron ore as it probably should. I'm gonna see about getting another. Let's see about getting another drill down here. I know I was talking about that before. I ended up shying away from the idea in the end. But let's just do that, I think. I think that would be the easiest. How's the iron stockpile? There we go. Actually enough to do a thing. That's kind of what I was hoping. Alright, so we're going to throw this down. Doesn't really matter where. Because in the end, I messed up the quote, but in the end it doesn't even matter. You know what I'm doing with my quotes. If you've been here before, you definitely know what I was up to with that. We're on off with a lot of Eastern European folks. That's pretty cool. I do not have that same experience. I like that I have the ore running on both sides of the belt. That keeps things a little bit more fluid too. Let's get another stone furnace. As much as I'd like to just upgrade the furnaces, period, I think that would be a better option, but it's alright. We'll deal with this for now. This is really not exactly what I want either, but could I do this? I could probably do this. Yeah, I could do that. Alright. I'm a witch. She's a witch. For you and my coworker tonight. You mean we're... Oh, great minds, Meg. Great minds. Only I botched it up, so you win this round. Is this really the way I want to do this? No. Is it the way I'm going to do it anyway? Yeah. Okay. So you just... Here, just throw iron in there. At least this will increase the iron production a little bit. And it'll slow down the ore stockpile from running up this way to some extent. But I really need to just upgrade these furnaces. That would be the best case scenario. So that's probably the next tech that I'm going to go for. And out of curiosity, 75. Alright, so let me get another 25 by hand, at least for now. So we'll keep an eye on this iron and just keep pulling that and make sure that we can have all the science we need. We'll need 20 more, so we're almost there, at least. That'll make things a lot easier as far as iron production in a tight space. So, and if you are a fan of buses and things like that, you are probably cringing at the look of this right about now. But yeah, that's kind of what we're working with. His kidneys don't like him. Oh, poor Clayton. I hope Clayton feels better soon. That is no bueno. You know, I actually have a friend who has some issues with her kidneys as well, so not the first time I've been hearing about that, unfortunately. Saplings are getting a nice little collection there. Yeah, I can imagine you would. Was that about the bus? Because it is pretty ugly if you're a fan of buses. This whole thing. Like, this guy does this guy even know how to play the game? It does have a really low pollution footprint, that is true. And that's actually one of the things that I really like about it, as backwards as this whole thing is. So I'm usually a big fan of renewable energy and resources and low pollution. So, yeah, now this is happening. And honestly, I could probably speed this up a little bit just to cut out some of the waiting. About time to pack up. Alright, sounds good, Meg. Thanks so much for coming by and for hanging out the whole time. Really appreciate that. And for the loots. Don't forget the loots. I appreciate that also. Steal more iron. Do more science. Profit. That's pretty much the formula, right? I think that's how that works. Let's get a little bit more. And let's get a little bit more. Hooray. Okay. So that's going to be 5 shy now. I have crippling depression. What is that from? Oh, Meg. Oh, you got me on my best behavior here, and here you are hitting up chat like that. What was that from, the crippling depression thing? Because that's on a serious note, which obviously we're not going for here right now. I would say based on the chat message, but suicide and things like that. That's another thing that I feel pretty strongly about. So definitely don't like to see that hitting people hard. I know that I've had some friends who have had some heavy issues with that, and it's a problem that is hard to deal with, but knowing that there are people there who support you and care about you definitely helps quite a bit, and that they're willing to listen. You're not alone. That's probably one of the best things to keep in mind with that. I think it's actually fairly widespread, more so than people would think also. So this is incredibly sluggish because of the 2 lab setup I have here, right? So let's see if we can do something about that. 4 labs. Gonna need a little bit more iron to get another inserter though. Too many bees. All the bees. You know, bees should not be able to fly because their wings are too small for their bodies. Just in case you're wondering. Did I space that right? Probably not. Actually, I mean, that kind of works. It's obviously far from ideal, but it gets the job done. We'll just throw this here. Why I put this out a space? Good question. Should I fix it? Absolutely. Let's just spread out that for a second. There we go. You like jazz? Oh, the bee movie. How many memes can we stuff into a stream today? So, let's see. This should be coming along pretty nicely. Oh, here come the memes. Let's re-up all of the coal in all of these furnaces. I think that would be a wise decision. Also, let's continue with the whole steel process, because we're going to need steel anyway, so we might as well be working on that. Okay, this is down. Yeah, that's fine. Just stuff it in there. It's fine. It'll take care of the rest. And probably could use another, didn't even realize, probably could use another engine. Now that I'm looking at the actual charts for this stuff. My name is Jeff. Oh no. We need to expand this again. So much power, so little time. I actually like this setup a lot more, because it was always really annoying when you had the boilers and you had to keep shifting everything down because you had to add in another boiler. to the mix. So I actually like that they have this new setup. Good call. Good call, devs. Good call. I still don't know what's going on the Twitch side of things and why it has me hosting someone else, but it really shouldn't do that, especially when I'm actually streaming. Wish I had the answer to that one, but it seems very, very happy to just put someone else's content up. I don't know why. I probably missed the quote. It's buffering on the Twitch side or on YouTube. And I'm going to write that also just in case. Just in case it's not being heard. That should show up in both chats, admittedly, on YouTube. That's annoying. And, I mean, as far as drop frames go, I have none of those. Network is showing green. That's very strange. I'm not sure why it's doing that. YouTube gaming. I know that wasn't actually a dab. I just kind of faked a dab. Oh, I could do storage tanks, which will be handy later. But for now, I want to get those furnaces. I want the furnaces. Give me better furnaces. And also, apparently, more electricity, because even with the extra engine, it's not enough. Is this not doing anything? Should this be doing something? Probably. Does it not produce on that side? Do I need to just throw this on the end here? Is that how that works? Guess so. Okay. Fluid consumption. Performance available. Okay, cool. So that's taken care of now. I fixed it. The fake dab. Where's the dabber Jeff? I love seeing the stuff you guys come up with. Oh, don't trust that Chris guy. He's a fake dabber. Just when you think he's gonna dab. Nope. Gets you every time. Should I put another chest here so this one isn't getting backlogged? Probably. And especially since wood is so prevalent. Which also means I'm gonna need another inserter. And I managed to find one of the only spots in this tangled mess of power poles that is not on the grid. There we go. Fixed it. I did a thing. Oh, so now this is getting backlogged because of the same problem? Or is this actually going to sort itself out? Do I need a fast inserter here? I should probably just put a fast inserter there. Let's just fix that. There we go. Problem solved. Might want to pre-make some stone bricks. Good idea, actually. I'm usually pretty bad about doing that. That being said, I need to probably set up some mines for stone, because I haven't done that yet either. And clearly I don't have very much of it on me. So let me just waste this entire pickaxe mining up some stone. Because why not? We can do that. That moment when he hits you with a fake dab. Just when you least expect it, here comes the fake dab. Never forgiven. He's so edgy with those fake dabs. But we will probably be wrapping things up within, I'll say, about 15 to 20 minutes. I ran a little over today. Usually I try and finish up in like the 10:30-ish range, but since I got started late, I wanted to run at least until 11. That being said, the next stream will probably be on Tuesday unless you hear otherwise through social media. I'll see if I can get something in between then, maybe on Sunday. But check my Twitter in particular. Twitter and Instagram, I'll post those things on. It's working so fast. That's why I love time tools. Of course, if you run out of your pickaxe and you really wanna make it go a little quicker. Oh, there goes the technology too. Here, work on coal processing. Autosave constantly. Okay, I'm gonna stop this now. You could always do that if you needed to. Meanwhile, the biters are probably like, good, just give us even more time to get closer. That's just perfect. Here, have some stone. I got you something. I got you a present. I guess I'll steal the coal. Maybe I should start selling coal. Build one of those black market chests. I could do that. That really wouldn't be a bad idea. Because I'm not using it nearly enough. Let's see, what am I missing? Oh, 2 iron plates. I can fix that. Sell chest. That's the one we need. So let me show you this now, because I haven't showcased this before. So this doesn't actually need to be hooked up to a circuit or power or anything. You can put it anywhere. So I'm just going to dump it here for now. As soon as you open it, it opens this little panel over here. And you can set the period for how often it's going to sell. You could sell everything that's in there right now. It takes 25% out of the value as a tax. But you could see the tax per period, or per rate rather. Right, so the slower you do the transactions, the lower the tax. So I usually like to leave it pretty slow unless I need something on a quicker time frame. So I'm just going to dump all of this actually. I'm going to dump all the coal in here. And actually if I pick up some of the coal, it'll tell you up here around how much 1 unit of the item you're holding on the cursor is worth. So you can kind of get an idea. You can also evaluate what's in there. That's about what it's worth. And if we check out the value of coal, we'll probably see that it's around 16 now. Yeah, 16U. But once it sells, it should probably change because we're selling so much of it. There's also a way with this icon over here you can click on. You can export the prices into a spreadsheet. You can rescan the prices and make sure that they're current. You can show this chart, but you can do that by clicking here as well. You could pause all the automatic ones, enable, disable, sell all, buy all now. You could set the default period for any chests that you have, so it'll automatically go with that. You can keep track of your overall sales and taxes and purchases and averages and all that stuff. So it's a whole economic, or accounting spreadsheet almost over here. Let's have some stone fake dab. Oh, what's up? You're still streaming? I think I just need a small nap or something. Yeah, I am still streaming. Not gonna be for too much longer. Probably another 15 minutes. But I am still going. Wanted to run a little later given that I got started late. Let's see. I was sending that thing in Discord so you can look at it before you go. Okay, awesome. Sounds good. Sounds good to me, Eve. Thank you. Wow. What was the wow for? Did I miss a thing? I probably missed a thing. I usually miss things. I need more steel. Needs more steel. Throws stone in the furnace. That was clearly thought through. Oh, this is where the iron actually is. Well, now I'm just gonna finish with all the stone because I don't feel like holding it anymore. And then I'll work on some steel. We'll get some steel yet, don't you worry. But, oh, there it goes. Yep, so you could see the value. So it wasn't quite exactly, I mean, that was the value of the sale, but then taxes came out, which was not a tremendous percentage because we put on such a slow trading rate, average tax rate of 4%. And the transactions it shows you got rid of 800 coal. So that's pretty much how black market works at a glance. And I'm sure you can think of plenty of things to do with that. There's the last of the stone. Alright, so once that finishes, then we'll get some steel going. We'll replace these furnaces, upgrade those. That'll help with production quite a bit. Missed some stone. Fakest ever, the fakiest ever. Like that one. It was so fake that you could immediately tell it was fake, and it was really, really bad if I was actually trying to fool you with it. That's how fake that fakiest was. I sent it. My job here is done. My work is done here. I go back to sleep. I'm gonna do loots and leave. Bye. Oh, thanks so much, Jackie. Sounds good. I appreciate that a lot. Thank you. And we will be wrapping up in about 15 minutes anyway, so no worries on that. You can always catch the end if you like after the video is posted. Let's see, so we got a lot of currency now. I'm thinking, I mean, we got a couple of oil nodes to the south we could work with. Could do that. What I may do even is try to get an accumulator or a solar panel. That way I can at least have some renewable energy kind of set up. Start to do that and make this an even cleaner operation. Oh, there's some other pretty cool things out there that I could buy now that I haven't gotten to check out before. Like a used up uranium fuel cell. Just different types of uranium. Seems pretty cool. Lutes did not send you an email. Did you try making an account? Because from what I hear, making an account seems to solve most people's problems with loots. I know it's annoying, but then you never have to verify the email. You always have the account set up so you don't have to enter it at all. You just put in your message, put in the CAPTCHA, and then if you go back to loots after you've sent it, it should have a timer even to show you when the next time you can send the next loots is. So that's just my suggestion to make a free account because it seems to help out a lot of people. What do I want now? Probably solar panels, but that is a bit expensive. So instead, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna start working on heavy armor. I'm gonna do all the military stuff that only uses red science. Is that Blukey? Is that Blukey in chat? We get a visit from the Blukester. What else did I want to do? Could I do more labs? Probably. Should I do more green science? Yeah, I should. You know what I may do even? I'm just going to throw down this for the last step and have this work on the science packs. Not even going to worry about the rest of the supply chain. I just want to have something working on the supply packs themselves. That way, this is too far out, by the way. That way, at least we can kind of feed into this something, and I'll just work on making lots of belts and inserters. 40, 20. No, he is sadder. Oh no, not the Blukester. But we love the Blukester. Yeah, that should be about as much as I'm going to be able to do right now. But that's something to keep it busy with. until we get our first belts coming through here. That's all right. In due time, we'll get through this crafting operation. And on the plus side now, at least it's going to throw some green science onto the belt. So, are we far away from automating that? Oh yeah, absolutely. This is more of a temporary measure. That way at least I can automate some of the process and just dump stuff in here. And then I'll eventually set up a chest and just throw all the materials in there. OCD trigger with research labs. Oh yeah, this one. I meant to fix that. I probably will after I finish this next tech. I'll move it over one. I realized that after the fact. I was like, huh, why'd I do that? Here goes all that copper wire. Yep, there it goes. Immediately gone. Oh, I'm holding belts. I should fix that. Yeah, no, the copper wire does get used pretty easily, and the gear wheels do too, but I'm trying to... I mean, we have enough of a stockpile now. I'm going to expand that operation a little bit. That'll let us gather some more. Here, take this. Take these iron plates and give me steel, because I meant to upgrade these furnaces a while ago. I may have screwed that up. But fortunately, now we just have to wait for a sec before it'll be done. Take these and those. And these. Yeah, that's perfect right there. 2 more inserters. I can do that. I can do this thing that you ask of me. I don't know how many sciences that actually equates to, but it should be plenty for now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, I believe that is. 11, 12, plus the 50. So that should be 62. I'll have to keep that in mind and try and round it off. Let me fix these labs now before I forget. You go over here. Hooray, we did it. 62. So I actually want to get 3 more. This is going to be 65 then. 2 and 1. Alright, cool. Okay, I'm trying to approve the thing. Much better. Was that about lutes? Oh, take this. Oh no, my everything, my screen. All of my screen. Thank you so much for that, by the way. Joseph, I really appreciate the lutes. Thank you so much. And thanks for helping the charity today. Do you guys like lutes, by the way? I keep wanting to ask you and find out and just kind of check the pulse of the community as far as that goes. I think it's cool because it lets you guys help support the stream normally, even though it's for charity right now, but lets you help support the stream and the channel without having to be in a position where you can open your wallets and literally donate money. Not really. Only the iron furnace is really need upgrading. Copper is easily produced. Yeah, it is, but there's also a giant backlog, so I'll probably just throw it in there anyway. The upgraded steel furnaces. Iron is definitely the first of that section that's going to get upgraded, but I'll probably just do them both. That should help things quite a bit. And there goes the backlog of iron ore. That won't take long. And yeah, we'll just be taking all of that now, thank you. Yeah, that's going away. Okay. Just wanted to observe and make sure. Ooh. The coal, however, needs to be replenished for all these things. You take some. You get some coal, and you get some coal. Everybody gets some coal. Alright, so that's operating very nicely now. Big fan of that. We'll top off that furnace. I should really actually upgrade the steel making furnace. That seems like that would be a pretty good idea too. Well, we're almost to the point where we can... Yep, there we go. Fixed it. Just speed things up for a second. That's the answer to everything. Coal where everybody gets some coal. Everybody just needs to cool down a little bit, okay? It's okay. Even I cringed for that one. You just can't see it. But don't worry, I'll be here all week. And by that I mean the next time I stream. But feel free also check out my social media accounts because I do like to talk to you guys even when I'm not streaming. I like to keep in touch and see what's going on with everybody. And just to let you know when something comes up, sometimes I'll do live streams on Twitter or on Instagram. Just to show you guys what I'm up to, maybe do a Q&A, chat with you for a bit. Not to mention the fact that you can send messages and we can chat that way too. So definitely check those out. Links should be in the description. And if there's a social media account that you don't see there that you're wondering if I have, throw it up in chat and I'll tell you. This thing, yeah, you can see actually the price did drop from the last time that we did that. It went down to 15, which is only one coin per unit, but that's still 1/16th of the value. And with something that has more value, you could see it drop a lot quicker, I would think, if you flood the market the way we just did. So I'll probably wait a little while because I don't have any desperate need to get rid of coal. So I'll wait a bit and just let that price bounce back, perhaps. We'll see what happens. We'll see how that goes. In the meantime, looks like we got enough steel for a couple more furnaces. And those stone bricks are easily just getting eaten alive now. Do I really need to upgrade that one? Not really. Will I anyway? Probably. Because then I'll just throw down another drill. We'll add this one on the side over here, I think, and throw some more belts into the equation. That's good enough. Doesn't have to be perfect. And we'll just run this straight over. You know what? Let's actually move this up one. Because what I don't want is I don't want it to get too much into like right on top of the drill where it might stop this from producing for a second. The only time I want that to be an issue is when there is actually a backlog forming here. So that should help out a little bit with the iron. Should have plenty of that going around now. Which also means that I'm going to remove this block here. I'm just going to let it work on gear wheels because we're going to have iron coming in pretty well now. I'm not too concerned about eating into the iron reserves. I think we'll be fine. Here, hold this. Hold this ore for a second. Okay, so that's all working, all well and good. This should have like 2 stacks, or 2 rows worth of coal still. Oh wow, it's actually starting to eat into that. We'll fix that up. So now that'll be good for a while still. And I think I'm going to go for the cokery next actually because I really want to... Oh, I have the furnaces. Perfect. so I can just use those. What I want to do is start to explore into refining some of that wood pulp that we've got, make a better fuel source out of it, and dump that in as well. Or maybe sell it, perhaps. I'm probably just going to dump it in, though, to this chest over here. That way it can keep fueling itself, hopefully, as long as it's not eating the coal or the refined coal too quickly. You're heading to bed. All right, Temmie, thanks so much for coming by. We'll be shutting down in just a minute also, but I want to see about setting this up first. Let's go with charcoal. We're going to need 2 of these, actually. So let's start over here. Try and reach trains. Yeah, I don't think I'm getting to trains today, but that's all right. It happens. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to actually run this whole thing around. And if I need to, I can run it under later. But for now, we're just going to run it around. Let's also put this in a spot where I can use it for everything, maybe. Seems like a good idea. And I need more iron. You're just idle now because you're waiting for trains, waiting for research and everything. That's one of the reasons why I really like the time tools mod, because it, let's do this again actually, because it's keeping pace, but I want to get a little bit more iron here. Loot me one more time first. Oh, thank you. Yeah, the loots. So you guys do like loots then? Because I do try to listen and make sure that the stuff that we're doing here on the channel is stuff that you guys like, and the resources that you have available to you are things that you're interested in. And there is a YouTube bot. I don't know how functional it is. I know it's in development still and will be probably for a bit, but I will try and figure out what I can do with that a little bit more so you guys can have some mini games and stuff like that to do with chat. Why did I send it out this far? Because I wasn't thinking. That's why. Shooting speed, because I don't have shotguns built yet. Not that I need to build them to research it, but if something shows up, I'd rather have the tech that I have the equipment for already. Okay, we're gonna go like this. Why here? Because that's the only place where there's a power pole. So why would you not block yourself off like that, right? That seems like a good idea. Let's try this again. We're gonna dump it out there. We're gonna need another one. So you go here, you go here. You know what you're doing. You work on charcoal. We're gonna dump this out again. I'm gonna need more steel and another 5 stone for the last furnace to make another cokery. But for now, let's see, can I'm not taking any chances. I'm just gonna throw a spare power pole here. I don't want to be playing around with that right now. Is it gonna look like a mess? You betcha. But at least I won't have to worry about messing anything up. Loot says still requires 6 minutes. I mean, I will stay live for that loot if you are willing to wait out the 6 minutes. Let's see. I needed the steel. That's the thing I needed. Yeah, just go ahead and dump charcoal on the ground. Whatever. It's fine. Everybody's happy. Oh, I need a lot more steel than that. Okay. Let's get that stone so I can get the furnace. Okay, awesome. Awesome. Glad to have you for that for the last few minutes. I hope you guys are enjoying, by the way. I as I was saying earlier, I try to check in with you guys a lot and make sure that you're all having a good time. Other than the whole charity aspect, one of the other things is that we like to have a nice, respectful community, one where people can feel comfortable, people can be happy, people can just relax and have a good time. So that's a pretty big focus around here, and hopefully you guys noticed, hopefully you enjoy it, and hopefully you want to come back and stick around and see some more stuff. I know I'm in this weird in-between where I'm kind of starting to do my outro even though we're not outroing yet. Make a steel axe? I could. I just wasn't really too focused on it. I was kind of just wasting time waiting for that steel anyway. So I want to make this cokery. So maybe the next set of steel I can do that with. But for now, let's just run this here actually. And then I'm going to put this one here. We'll throw another inserter. So this is charcoal. So now I need the next tech. And then what I'm going to do, the next time we're playing that is, I'm going to get the next tech, I'm going to turn it into coal. Now I'm actually going to need a third one to make it into coca-cola. And then I'll dump that in here. So it's a whole elaborate process involving a lot of energy. But hopefully it pays off. I mean, the fuel value is definitely going up. I don't know if the consumption from making all this stuff makes it worth it or not. I didn't actually calculate that out. But I'm going to assume that it does and just roll with that. And also, once I can refine the coal into coke-coal, I may just take a whole bunch of this and set up another one and just refine it straight over here. So I could actually make another steel axe right now. Or not another, but I could make a steel axe right now. Now that I've got the steel from there. Here. Let's just save you the trouble and just take most of this. You take a stack. I'll make a steel axe. I'll be good to go there. Keep me going for a while at least. And is there anything else I really need here? I mean, I can do the copper wires again. Should probably do some inserters. 20. Try and do the green science thing again. And then 10, 5, 5. It's not going to come out even, but that's okay. That works. Alright, at least now that should keep it going. I'll prove that. That way it comes through right away. More loots here for that cowbell guy. Thank you so much. Was that? I'm assuming that was. Yep. Thanks so much, Joseph. I really appreciate it. Oh, thank you for the sub also. I definitely appreciate that too. It'll be great to see you again soon. Next stream will definitely be Tuesday at the latest. I start 8 p.m. Eastern time. And if you want to check Twitter, then you could check and see if I do something over the weekend. Hoping to maybe do something Sunday. I'm not sure if I'll be able to. But if I do, you'll find out about it there or on Instagram. So keep an eye on there. I'll also try to set the next live stream timer on the channel for YouTube. So as soon as I know, then hopefully you'll get to see it there as well. But we're going to queue up one more tech. We'll do that next coal processing, I think. Or should we do something else? Probably, but I'm kind of psyched about the coal thing, so we're just gonna do that. And yeah, we'll dump this stuff in here and let it work on science again. And then once we're done actually crafting this stuff and I'm finished dumping it into the assembly machine, I will wrap things up. But you guys have been awesome today. I really appreciate having you all here and for keeping me company and keeping chat so busy. I always love that, although that doesn't mean that I don't appreciate you guys who were just watching or lurking, I do definitely appreciate all the support from all of you guys. And I hope that you felt comfortable here. I hope you enjoyed it a lot. If you did, please consider subscribing, or if you're on Twitch, consider following. Leave likes and let me know in the comments what you thought after the video goes up. Please consider sharing with your friends and family. We love to grow the community. I'd love to see more people come by, especially for these charity events. Love to make a big difference together. I know that between all of us, we can definitely help out a lot as far as whatever the charity is, whether it's water for people who need it. Iron Wolf, thank you so much for that subscription also. Whether it's water for people who don't have access to clean water, or toys for kids in hospitals, or cancer research, whatever it is. It's been really awesome just seeing all of the overwhelming support that you guys have helped out with as far as charities go. But thanks, Em. I'm glad that you had a good time, and no problem, Iron Wolf. Thanks again for everything. Thank you all so much for your overwhelming support. Please keep in touch over on Twitter and Instagram. That's a great way to find out when the next one will be. But the latest it'll be is Tuesday evening at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll try and throw it up on YouTube also with a timer so you can see when the next live stream is. But thank you so much for the support, and I look forward to seeing you all next time. Have a great night, everybody.